Once again, I have a function f of x. For the moment, this is set to f of x equals sine of x, and the slider is currently set to a scale factor of 1. This time my new function is g of x equals f of a times x. Now by changing the scale factor, we can see how it impacts on the points of the graph. It's often hard to see exactly what is happening with stretches, so I'll show you just a few points on the graph.
Okay, so if we change a from 1 to 2, will all the points move further away from the y-axis?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, that's a surprise. Doesn't that mean to get the points to move further away from the y-axis, we need to make the scale factor less than 1?
Well, let's see.
Despite these surprises, the same principle will still apply when we can stretch and shrink the graph in a horizontal direction. Please turn the graph back on and let's see what happens to them when we have the values of a change.
Have a look.
That actually gave more of a sense of stretching and shrinking.
Although I agree with you, it was a better idea to start out by looking at the points. To complete our knowledge, let's examine the hyperbola. I've reset a to 1. First I'll change the function, look in the dialog box. Then I press OK. Now I'm turning off the graphs because I want us to concentrate on how the enlargements act on the points of the graph.
I'm not going to get caught out again. Let me think about this. We've changed the a value from 1, which was now 2. And then all of the points should once again move closer to the y-axis.
There's only one way to be sure.
Right again, Sindiswa, which means that if we move the marker to a position less than 1 but greater than 0, then the points of the transformed function end up further away from the y-axis than the points of the original function.
Another test run.
It's like magic. Can you see what happens to the value of a when you turn the graphs back on?
Amazing, isn't it?
I'm losing track. Won't you give us a quick summary again?
In this demonstration, we've seen that the function g of x equals f of a times x is a horizontal stretch of the function f of x with a scale factor of a. This is a stretch for 0 smaller than a smaller than 1,